I did something that 21-year-old me never would have thought possible. I did a year without alcohol in my 20s. Most people in their 20s don't think cutting out alcohol is going to benefit their lives. Or they say there's no way I could ever do that. After a year of not drinking myself, I learned 5 life-altering lessons that I want to share with you guys. Let's go grab a drink. So the first lesson I learned after a year without drinking is that it will save you a lot of money. One of my biggest pet peeves is when I hear people say, I can't afford to buy healthy groceries, or I can't afford to invest in myself or start this business. Yet they're the same people that go out and spend $50, $100, $200 every single weekend on drinks, Uber, food, all the things that come with drinking. It's not just the drinks you buy, which are also very expensive. It's a matter of priorities. I'm curious, do you get a lot of people that come in and order non-alcoholic drinks?
I would say we get quite a few,
Yeah.
especially in January.
Yeah.
We also have quite a few responsible people that live here in town, and so you'll often get a designated driver that'll come in and want something.
Yeah.
I try to make sure that it is both delicious, but also looks like something that everybody else is enjoying, so that you don't feel like you're being left out.
Yeah. Tips or advice for like somebody who's going out like that?
I mean, I would literally just say, be yourself and do you. If you're not drinking, that's okay. There is no judgment on our side. We're going to make the drinks regardless of what you order. It doesn't matter to me whether it's a mocktail, a cocktail, or beer, wine, any of those things. I'm going to make a drink for you the same that I would for somebody else that's ordering an actual cocktail. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
And I think if anything, right now there's more of a movement of support towards that versus judgment, if I'm being honest.
Lesson number 2, improve physical health. See that right there?
Stop. No, I'm not doing this.
It's wild to look back at pictures of myself at age 21, 22 and see just like the bloating and inflammation and acne that I had versus now at 25. I look younger and healthier than I did back then. So after having a sudden cardiac arrest, obviously it was a little easier to say no to alcohol, but it shouldn't take something like that, a near-death experience, a cardiac arrest, to make you want to take a break from it. Think about the last time you went a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month. Dry January, people, I'm talking to you. Remember how good you felt after giving up alcohol for a while. Your sleep gets better, your energy levels improve, you get stronger in the gym, you get leaner, your face clears up. At the end of the day, your physical health is directly correlated to how much alcohol you're drinking and the bad habits that come with it.
Chug.
If you haven't had tahini on a drink, you gotta have brandy put you on. It's next level. The GOAT. Lesson number 3, it's gonna show you who your true friends are and who's just a drinking buddy. There were a lot of people that I hung out with in college and even after I graduated, that after I stopped drinking, I stopped going out. Really don't see or talk to them anymore. Versus the people I can actually go out and have fun with that doesn't have to be in a bar scene. Those are the people I call my true friends. I don't know if it's just here in Austin, but like there's so many people who don't place an emphasis on drinking. And also, like, if you do want to go out and drink, like, that's awesome. Go do your thing. But those people aren't going to be the ones that go and judge you. Like, if I said, I'm not going to go out when I was in college, I would get peer pressured and ridiculed and made fun of. And next thing you know, I'm in a beer pong game. But if you're only hanging out with these people when you're boozing up, chances are they're probably not your friends. They're just your drinking buddy.
Gotta get a move on. Tahini down, gullet.
4th lesson I learned was the increase in productivity that you get from not drinking alcohol is quite literally absurd. One, you just have so much time back. Like, think about the times where you're in college. I know for me, like, I'm up till 3 in the morning. I'm not getting out of bed till 11, 12. I'm going to the cafeteria. I'm slamming another 1,500 to 2,000 calories at the dining hall. Then I'm watching football for like 11 hours. Like, your whole day is just gone. It's no wonder you have Sunday scaries. The amount of anxiety that I would feel on Sundays after waking up hungover from a Saturday night drinking, it would just carry over to my week. By the time Thursday, Friday hits, it's like you're back into the cycle. So you're never really making any progress. Like, diving into the world of entrepreneurship and being a creator and building the Upspace app and the Squad Up apps and some of the business ventures that I'm involved in, it's like, wow, if you're not drinking and you're replacing that with healthier habits, your productivity goes through the roof. Like I mentioned earlier, with physical health, you have more energy, you're more focused, so then you're able to be more productive and get way more done throughout the day versus getting distracted or getting tired or taking a nap or scrolling your phone whenever you're exhausted. It's like, no, you're locked in and you're able to work, and you're going to want to keep working, keep making progress on those things that you want to be productive with, and not feel bad about like having to log off and feeling like you didn't do anything for that day. Sometimes I just don't know when to turn off, and I always am thinking about all the things that I have to do, versus like when I wasn't drinking, I was just solely focused on like my work. I focused on that. I'm meeting up with people, I'm focused on that. Like, I'm just fully present in whatever I'm doing, and I'm not absent-minded like a lot of the times I was when I was drinking. And before I get to my final lesson, we recently launched the Squad Up app, which is a social accountability tool that helps you build healthy habits. You have one accountability partner, you have one healthy habit that you're trying to do every day. When you both show up and do it, you take a picture of yourself doing that thing, and your squad score increases. So for myself, me and my buddy Joe are building a journaling habit. So every day we take a picture of ourselves journaling, boom, holds each other accountable. We can boost each other if we haven't shown up yet, and our squad score increases every single day. So it's a great way to help build healthy habits. For me, right now it's journaling. For you, it could be going for a run, going to the gym, reading 10 pages of a book, whatever it is. You can download the Squad Up app in the description. Go check it out.
I don't always drink real beer. When I do, it's a hazy IPA.
For the fifth and final lesson, the most important lesson, is it doesn't have to be all or nothing. This is a real beer. Hazy IPA. Gotta love it. If you decide that doing a year without alcohol or completely cutting it out of your life is the best move for you, absolutely, amazing, like go and do it. I knew a couple months into this that this wasn't something that I was gonna do forever. Because I like going, hanging out at a happy hour setting and grabbing some tacos and getting a hazy, or going out and getting a flight of beers, or having a glass of wine every now and again, or, you know, having a whiskey on the rocks around the fire with my homies. Like, it's all good. Like, I can do that. It's not something that I go and I do every single weekend, or I'm going, I'm getting wasted every weekend. Like, it's a treat. It's something that I know is not necessarily like good for my health, but it's something that I enjoy doing. Honestly, that year without alcohol, a lot of times I would say no to social things, and I would have a little bit of FOMO, you know, or other times I would go out and I would have a non-alcoholic drink or things like that. But at the end of the day, like, I have a way better relationship with alcohol now than I did when I was 21, 22, 23 years old. Now, so I'm 25 right now. I never expected to be doing a year without alcohol, but I did it. I learned a ton about myself. I learned a ton about life. It allowed me to go and do other things, to travel to different places, and just so many lessons were learned. But at the end of the day, I don't believe that everything has to be this all or nothing approach. So if you enjoyed this video and you found value in it, the best thing you can do for us is to subscribe to the channel. It helps us grow so that we can reach and impact more people. And that's the ultimate goal. We're just trying to make this world a better place.
Cheers, buddy.